Hello, everyone. How have you all been? That is, other street. That is my playback audio. Uh-oh. All right. All right. All right. How have you all been? I've been doing pretty good for myself. Ay, ay, ay. Not much to talk about, really. It's only been 2 days since since the last stream, and yeah, script's finished. Started recording. Recording's hard. I was considering doing several different tier lists, including like one on like Space Marine vehicles and one on just I don't know, like the Warhammer, the old world factions, or just even that's my line. Sorry, may have seen your line and then just figured, oh yeah, I could use that subconsciously. But alas, I am quite tired right now. Truth be told, I don't know how long I can keep up this stream. This might be a two-part tier list. I would say today has been a good day. That's good. Glad both of you have been having good days. Well done. All right. Let's see. Let me see. I've completely forgot to do the setup for the screen capture. That's not right. That's not right either. That's right. There it is. As you can see from the thumbnail and title, we'll be rating every Warhammer faction centerpiece. Some factions will have more centerpieces than others, and these are the criteria we'll be using. 3 criteria, probably, maybe. If I can get chat set up real quick. Or not chat, the text setup. Rank the best boss. I could do that. If we have enough time, I'll do another tier list. Orc war bosses. It's obviously Gazgul. Gazgul is the best. No one beats Gazgul Thraka. All right, let me see. 3 criteria. Here are the 3 criteria. One, would I display this? I'm going to shrink the text real quick. Would I display this? 2, and in this descending order, would I display this? So we're counting art, coolness, all of that lovely stuff. Secondly, if I remember at all what it is. What did I put in the description? I said art, and I definitely said something else. One sec. I wrote notes and then I completely forgot where I put my notes. Yes, that's what it is. Fear factor. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Fear factor. Would I be scared of this model? And cool factor. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Cool factor. Although I will change cool factor. Cool factor has to be changed to if I just had it in my mind. Size. The bigger the better. The bigger the display, the better it is. The more plastic and resin on the board. Yeah, like in real life. Like the model, the actual model size. I want it to be because unfortunately, not going to be a lore rating video. Oh no, lore no, lore wouldn't. What? Why did three question marks? Did I say something wrong? uh, yeah, but literally just size. If I could plop this hunk of plastic onto a table and dynamics, what do you mean? What do you mean by dynamics? Because I'm thinking of several different things, but I can't. Like if it looks like it's moving or not. Oh, yeah. Why size? Because size is always cool. If you're going to be a centerpiece for a faction, you have to be a large, right? That just makes sense in my mind. It's orc logic. The bigger the orc, the better the smash. The better the smashing. Or the better the grumping. Some full tilt stuff. Hmm, that's that's true. Action poses. That'll play a little bit into what I displayed as. Of course, these are just like subjective criteria. They're not solidified. But that's just how I see it. But yeah. Also, for the fear factor, this is not taking in tabletop stats. Just someone plunking a piece of plastic. I don't recognize the tabletop stats, and I'm just like, I'm terrified now. But whether or not it's doing something, that's true. The poor dwarf. So true. The biggest boss went. It's okay. We're doing Warhammer 40k. There are no dwarves except the Leagues of Otan, but even they have big things. All right. Now, let's actually get into it. Let me pull it up. Here it is. First of all, as stated in the thumbnail, the Stampa is fit for the God Emperor. I would absolutely display a Stomper. Oh, chat, you are not showing up. That's new. Copy address. There we go. There's chat. So true, the biggest boss win. But the Stomper is just the best. Like, let me check something. Yeah, okay, we're good. It's a playable model. It's not a Warhound Titan, but it is the same size as a Warhound Titan. And that's pretty cool. I guess we don't exist. Hydra Dominatus, Alpharius Omega, and 24. Alpharius has joined the chat. Uh-oh. I love the Alpha Legion. If only they didn't kill off Alpharius. I want to see Omega in return. I'm the 24th in the line. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm trying. I wish I could see the actual images better, but I believe I'm gonna be using New Recruit a lot for this because I can't even name half of it. Not half, but for the Xenos ones. For the Xenos, especially the Jakari one, I can't name them. And if I can't name them, that's not great. Especially since yeah, I don't let me see. Let me pull up the link. All right, got it. What is this model? Oh, Dari, what are you doing? Oh, chat's being active. It lovers towards you menacingly. Hello. Or his death was overly exaggerated. Hello, lazy. Yeah, I don't. That's just. It's not. It's not good. It's not. It's pretty bad. Like, I wouldn't be intimidated by this. I wouldn't put this on display either. It looks cool. It's got the coolness factor to it. But the Xenos are all the same. What is this Space Marine talk? And same goes for this Drukari one, I believe. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. That's the wrong one. 1 sec. It might be Eldari, truth be told. I can't tell. I can't tell the difference between the Dar and the elves. The elves all look the same. That does look pretty cool, but I don't know. It's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. So yeah, that's out of the way. Their units are too small. They are. There's nothing big and scary. I mean, could count. We're not counting Forge World for this, mostly because this tier list didn't either, but also because Forge World is cheating. If we were doing Forge World, I just slap down a Warlord Titan S tier and be like, all right, that's the end of the list. Knife ears, knife ear to me. I raised that guy up one. Yeah, I mean, that's bad, but that's okay. But there's no size. It's not good. Now, in no particular order, except the order in which we are doing descending. Let's do everyone's favorite. I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? The Kairos Fate Weaver. That's what it is. That's not Kairos. That's just a regular changer of ways. Or I can remember my things, guys. I am so competent today. It is. I chose Chaos Knights like a dummy. Not Chaos Knights, Chaos Demons. Just a regular Lord of Change. That's what it is. So where's how far is center figure, aka the peak of it's the 2 out of KFC chicken fucking me. Yeah. Regular Lord of Change is alright. Truth be told. It's pretty good. It's alright. Kairos, however, is great. Someone slaps Kairos down, a Fate Weaver down. I think the tank is the superior option, although it's better than the Banana Boys. Someone drops down Kairos Fate Weaver, I'm scared. Mostly because they're playing Zinj, and Zinj's mechanics are really confusing and scare me. But also because Kairos Fate Weaver, it's Kairos Fate Weaver. He's gonna mess you up in some way. But yeah. Actually, let me just get the units I know out of the way too. It would be smarter to get the units I know out of the way. The Shalaxi Hellbane. I need to get a pull up. I need to pull up mini compare. Shalaxi Hellbane. That's huge. Not huge, but pretty big. Let's compare it next to just a regular. Let's compare him next to Gilliman. Yeah, that's quite big. I still do not understand him. Did you ever play against the Albert? The breathing of anticipation. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I still don't understand the Zinj mechanics. Compare him to the Lego figure. Uh. Also, as someone who has played Chaos Space Marines, I can confirm I have played Alpha Legion. And I've played Alpha Legion myself. Oh my god, their detachment could be so much better. Keep accidentally closing out of this menu. Lego figure. And of course, we need the good old classic Intercessor. Just a regular Ultramarine Intercessor, sure. God, chat is going by fast today. Yeah, the player tries to confuse you like his god does. Alpha Legions need to be reworked, although I like when when a 6 can destroy the vehicle. Yeah. God, I'm coughing up a storm today. 1 sec, I'm gonna chug some water. Okay. I am back. I'm gonna decrease my mic volume just a tad bit. If you can still hear me, then when was the last time they were reworked? I couldn't tell you. uh they're not good. I can tell you that. And I do love trolling my opponents by just pointing at a vehicle that I recently killed and saying, Deadly Demise, activate. So that is fun. But, yeah. That's the extent of things. 30k, that was the last time they were touched and reworked. If only they got more love. Alpha Legion more neglected than the Iron Warriors and Iron Hands. It's crazy, bro. But back back to the topic on hand. The Shalaxi Hellbane. I'd say it's meh. It's big, but like I wouldn't display it kind of deal. It's not. It's rather simplistic. Also, it's Slanesh. I wouldn't display Slanesh in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. So it gets a meh. The art is nice. The art is nice, but I'm not scared of it. Next up, what is that? What are you? Who are you? Is that the Sisters of Battle? Oh my god, that's the Sisters of Battle. That's a sororitas. That's Custodes. How do I keep misclicking these? Is it? It's a triumph of Saint Catherine. Okay. Not gonna look at the stats. Gonna fix my resolution. Sadly, I do not see them. Oh no. All right, but this army or this unit. How do I even rate it? It's just it looks cool. But like it's so what's it called again? Triumph of Saint Catherine? I did not like that. Oh, did not mean to click that so many times. That's sorry. That's that's a large unit, but hmm. I'd say it's meh. It's better than the Shalaxi Hellbane. I can tell you that. It looks cool. I would display it, and if it was dropped down, I'd be so confused. I'd be more intimidated by the what the hell does that do? Why is there an entourage for a funeral kind of moment? Rather than oh my gosh, this is so scary as a unit. However, the other sororitas thing, the tank, looks great. Would absolutely deploy this and be like, yes, 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 yes. I would. The sororitas, not that, not these fortifications either. Um, it's not the sororitas rhino or the immolator. I don't think. I think it's the. It's not those things. Castigator. No, the Castigator is their tank. The Paragon Warsuits is their dad. It's the Exorcist. There it is. That just looks sick. Like, what is that? I don't know. I'll put it at 5. Yeah, yeah. But this looks not that either. This looks cool. It's got the size going for it. It's got the like the cherubs, the fire, the flames, the everything, the holiness. It's a great model. Next up that I'm gonna do, let's do Custodes. Let's just do a quick stop by at Custodes because they only have one model here, and it is the could be better. It is in fact the Contemptor Dreadnought. And it's meh. I hate to put it as meh, but it's meh. I don't know, but that was for the funeral. I'll put this at 7. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. It feels like a tank being extra. I mean, it's. I mean, have you looked at the Sisters of Battle? They're nuns with guns. they're they're always extra. As for this dreadnought, it's meh. It's not good, but if someone plopped it down, it's a the more fear factor would come from who put a Custodes in a dreadnought. Like, how injured is that Custodes to be? What injured the Custodes to be put in a dreadnought? First of all, and second of all, what does it do? I'll throw one more. I'll throw one more. The Caladius Grav Tank. Plastic. Because they did just review the new Caladius Grav tank. I'll just reuse an old image here. Because it's no longer Forge World, it's getting actual plastic. But I think it is. I think it was so. I clearly think of their dreadnoughts. Really? That's interesting. I could have found a better image. I guess we could use the old resin model. I would much prefer the new model. Like this. But it's fine. The new Caladius Grav tank is still it's alright. It's better than this. It's good. I still it's like just like that thing so much. You just like the that tank looks like it's in the wrong franchise. I mean, you have many words to speak with the Mechanicus about the wrong franchise and their tanks. It's only one tank, but it looks like it's from Star Wars. Speaking of, I might as well include it. You know what? I might as well include it. This is a centerpiece tank. It's not Belisarius' Call, but it's a centerpiece. Like, it's big, it's chunky, it's... Keep closing out of that. Whoops. Scorpius, this... Nope. We'll have to use the Dune Rider. It's not even that big. Oh my god. It should be bigger. But like... This thing goes in worse than Erebus. But we might as well do the Mechanicus now that we've transitioned our way into Mechanicus from Sororitas, I believe. Oh no, we've got one more. Saint Celestine for Sororitas. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I agree. Saint Celestine is a great... Here, let me pull up. $40K model, not just her lore, please. That looks pretty killer. That looks pretty sick. For the Sororitas, like, dang. That's a saint right there. At least it's fast. Yeah. But, Saint Celestine, I think she's pretty great. She's not marvelous. She's close, but she's not marvelous. She wouldn't beat Kairos. Actually, she beats Kairos. No bias here. Do they have Deep Strike? They should. Let me check. Saint Celestine is 150 points. And she has Deep Strike, yeah. But plop that on the table. I'm seeing a Saint. And I'm going, oh no. I'm about to get my I'm about to get my rear kicked. That's just how it be. Let me think. But yeah, back to the Mechanicus rant. Belisarius Call. I'm going to ignore how painful his model is to put together. But I'm going to put him as Marvelous. Our first Marvelous. Just because, like... Belisarius Call. That's a complex, unique model. It's probably a pain in the rear to put together. An actual pain in the ass. But it looks really good. At least that's my opinion of it. I don't know what you think. You better start praying. uh, but yeah, Belisarius Call goes in Marvelous in 8. He's an 8 out of 10. And then imagine painting that thing. Mechanicus have always been a pain to paint. You got to get the right reds. You got to get the right mini small parts. Then it looks really cool for the Mechanicus. Yeah. You know what doesn't look as cool? Let me pull it up. It's a vehicle. It is an Onager Dune Crawler. This thing. What is this thing? I don't know. It's a bit too weird for me. I mean, that's sort of the thing with the Mechanicus. They're always weird. So I think it's their charm. Custodies are perfect, Space Marines are arrogant, Mechanicus are weird. If I had to summarize them up. What? The WTF indeed. What is this thing? It looks like it crawled out of Iron Harvest. But wrong. My eyes. I mean, it's a centerpiece according to this list. I don't think it is, but I could probably create a new tier just called not a centerpiece. Add a row below. Go away, Grammarly. I know I need you. But for script writing, you are very needed. But not now. Yeah, I don't think it's a centerpiece. I wouldn't describe it as a centerpiece. The tank is definitely a centerpiece. You plop that down, you're expecting the opponent's expecting oh no, but also simultaneously it's like but not this thing. I don't know how big it is. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Onager Dune Crawler. Yeah, that doesn't scream centerpiece to me. It's not it. It just isn't it. You know what are centerpieces though? How many points does that thing cost? The Onager Dune Crawler costs 155 points. This isn't gonna affect my rating of it. My rating is gonna be not a centerpiece, but yeah, you can equip all of these weapons. What they do, couldn't tell you. Don't play Mechanicus. But neutron laser for anti-tank, heavy stubbers, phosphor blaster for flamer, anti-fly in case you were fighting Angron or Scarbrand. No, Scarbrand doesn't have fly, I don't think. But yeah. What is a centerpiece though? Knights. They go well with the Mechanicus. So let's start with the Imperial Knights because Chaos can wait its turn in line. You know what you must do? Invest 2 years and 5 billion into it. Alright, let's start with this knight. What knight are you? I can't remember. I did not mean. Oh, yeah, I can close these. I can close those. I have the habit of having too many tabs. Let's Let's throw. That's Grey Knights, not Imperial Knights. Wrong Knights. We'll get to Grey Knights later. They have a centerpiece that I have a problem with. So I think what I'm looking at is a Knight Errant. That's the red one. Yeah. Chainsword in hand, thermal cannon in the other. Um, I've actually fought a Knight Errant. One of my friends plays Imperial Knights and he has a Knight Errant. Thermal cannons hurt. They hurt a lot. So does the chainsword, actually. So does the chainsword. So in fighting a Knight Errant, it is pretty good. I'd display it. I'd be afraid of it. And it looks cool as heck. It's marvelous. It's not near perfect, though, because there is one knight that goes near perfect. It's the Knight Valiant. Because this is what you call DACA. At least a solid 8, yeah. Actually, we're gonna get rid of this thing and keep on the sorry skull. This is a true centerpiece. I'd be willing to put these in near perfect and fit for the God Emperor, actually. Nothing beats knights as centerpieces. Like, you can't name another thing that beats a knight as a centerpiece. That's not Forge World. Let the orcs have it. The orcs have the top. 10 out of 10. They're the first to get the 10 out of 10. There's no debate on why they need it. But the Knight Valiant's really close behind. Like, darn is it good. Really, any of the Imperial Knights would go along here. But the Knight Valiant's just built different. Yes, yes. Now, Chaos Knights. Because we always needed evil to the good. Chaos Knights. I think the Knight Rampager. Or that's a Desecrator. Let me show you. Let me show you the Knight Desecrator. That's a big cannon. That's a big cannon and a big claw. That would hurt. That would hurt a lot. It's great anti-tank too. I've used a Knight Desecrator. It's a big punch. Drop that on a table, I'm in fear. Same with the Rampager. I'd say these all go. All Knights go to near perfect, but none will ever be 10 out of 10 because there is only one spot for the 10 out of 10. Now, what's next? What can beat Knights? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't be able to reach down to hit anyone. That's fair and valid. But also, that's why they have their kick. You've got two big stompy feet. Might as well use them. But yeah, if someone is at their base, they shouldn't be able to hit them. Or at least it should be like a -1 to hit. That would be really funny. Get into melee with a knight. If your model's too short, it's just... You just can't hit it. Oh god, there's so many Sisters of Battle ones that I'm looking back at it. We're gonna take a quick trip back to the Sisters of Battle, and then we're probably gonna switch to Space Marines, because Space Marines! Morgan Vol. Morgan Vol. Where do I put her? Tanks? You want to do tanks after? Let's finish the loop back to Sisters of Battle. Let's loop back to the Sisters of Battle, and then we'll do the tanks. Well, you'll get your tanks in just a second. We can hop around and do every other faction's tanks too. But like, there's just so many Sisters of Battle. Why are there so many Sisters of Battle models? We don't need this many Sisters of Battle. I suppose their centerpieces are really good though. After all, Morven Vol is it's a good model. It's not. It doesn't have the size factor, does it? Does she? Yeah, she's not intimidating even Gilliman. She doesn't have the size factor. So, but she's still good. I'd say. Everyone in a mech suit is pretty good. Did my model freeze? No. Okay. They're all about style. Yeah. Alright, let's hop around. Let's do tanks. Let's do tanks. Baneblade, S tier. 10 out of 10. There's no need to comment on why the Baneblade is the best of the best. It's just better. It's just good. Let's see. Yeah, that seems about right for the Baneblade. Baneblade is style. It is swagger. If I use enough slang, I'll make myself seem too cringe. It is a 10 out of 10. The Lehman Russ, however, in my opinion, not the Primarch, unfortunately. I would love for the Primarch to be back. It's marvelous. Lehman Russ is marvelous. But the Guardsmen are missing one key centerpiece. One tank that is not on here for whatever reason. The classic Rogel Dorn. Because I'd say this is a centerpiece. I don't know, a couple of jump boys. Yeah, it's 11. 9? You'd say the Lehman Russ is a 9? I'd say the... Rogel Dorn and Lehman Russ might as well go right next to each other. They're side by side. Lehman Russ barely beats it. Let me see. Let's take a closer look at the Lehman Russ. You got an intimidating... You got a commander... Alright, let's see. Let's see. Is there a difference between these two? No, just paints. Oh, there's a slight difference. I think this is the new one. Lehman Russ and then Rogel Dorn. Well, the Rogel Dorn's bigger. I gotta give it to the Rogel Dorn. Rogel Dorn scares me a little bit more than the Lehman Russ. 9, yes. No, it is 9. Ah, fine. Lehman Russ can go to 9, and so can go to Rogel Dorn. They're underneath the Knights, though. Knights are just too big. They win by size. Through size alone, the Knights win. Let's cover the others. Let's cover the only other tank I can see right now, which is strange because... Huh. Weird. There's no Land Raider here? The Land Raider's not a Forge World model, is it? I would think the Land Raider of all things would at least be a yeah, no, it's although I can sort of see why it's not a centerpiece, seeing its size now. I don't know. I'd say the Land Raider deserves something. Gladiator though. Gladiator, the Gladiator Lancer. Yeah, no, if the Gladiator Lancer gets a spot, I don't see why. Like, this list is a was a work in progress when I grabbed it. Yeah, okay. Yoink, Land Raider, 40k model. Copy image, drop this here because Land Raider, drop it on a board. I'm gonna feel a little intimidated. It's pretty great. Gladiator, same with the Lancer. These are both great. Actually, I'd say I'm more intimidated by the Lancer, by the Gladiator, by quite a bit. Ay ay ay. So many things to list. On the topic of Space Marines is of course the Dreadnought. Woo! Dreadnoughts are great centerpieces. They're not the best, but they're pretty great. The baby suit, no. I don't believe in the baby suit. Here, let me show you. Let me show you what the little baby suit looks like. I can't remember its name for the life of me, but I know what it is. Let's not do legends. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, the Invictor Tactical War Suit. That's what it is. What is this? Why? Why do Space Marines need this? I mean, I guess I know why. But there's not even like glass in the way. It's just pilot gets sniped by an orc sniper and it's done for. Oh my gosh. Just no. Why? What is this? Not good. As for the Storm Raven, I believe that is. Yeah, I believe that is the Storm Raven. Oh yeah, it's the Storm Raven. Storm Raven gunship. I'm gonna have to check its size. Perhaps next to a Lehman Russ. Okay, I can see it. I mean, I'm not intimidated by it. Aircraft in general are pretty bad. I can say it's good. Space Marines need Space Marine armor for their Space Marine armor. Yeah, yeah. I guess I didn't check the Invictor warsuit's like size, but like it can't be that big. Counts as a dreadnought. Okay, that's pretty big, but like it's not very intimidating. Yeah, they massacred them. Massacred aircraft, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. That should be all of the Space Marines. I think there is one more. I forgot one guardsman vehicle. What are you, little buddy? Let me get it, grab his image. If I can find it on here. There it is. Let me grab his image. What is you? What is that? That's a guardsman vehicle. Imperium. Astra Militarum. I don't know. Too many vehicles. I was considering doing a tier list of every Warhammer 40k of the every vehicle of the Imperium of Man, and then it like hit me that I probably shouldn't do that for my own sanity. That's an aircraft. That's not it. Is it the Manticore? Manticore is a land vehicle, though. Yeah, it is. So what is it? It's a Valkyrie. That's not very intimidating. No, it's an aircraft. It's an aircraft. I wouldn't be intimidated by it. It has hover, but it's not. Like, what is this? What is this armament? 190 points, and you can get 2 Hellstrike missiles, a multi-laser Alaskan, and 2 heavy bolters. All for a really weak profile, and I guess it's the fact that it's a transport, isn't it? It's a transport. Part 10 of the same tier list. Alright. Valkyrie can go and buy the Emperor. That's pretty bad. Now, we've got Chaos, and we've got Xenos. So let's start with the last loyalist we have. Because the last 2 loyalists we have, because I completely forgot about them. I can never spell his name right. We have Rabute Gilliman and Lionel Johnson. You drop them down anywhere. I don't care about their size. You drop them down anywhere, they're rationing weaponry. But you drop the Primarchs down anywhere, fear. Shoot them on sight. Also, their models are so badass. Like, it's so intricate, so it's just awesome. The Watchers of the Dark too. And Gilliman with the Emperor's sword. It's just, you drop them anywhere. Fear should be running up the opponent's blood. That's all they should be feeling. But yeah. I need to hop, 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 hop. There we go. Hop, hop. There we go. All right. One sec. Back to studio mode. And now for the other Primarchs, because we can't forget the other Primarchs when mentioning one or two Primarchs. Abaddon, the clearest Primarch there is. I'm actually not too intimidated by him. I don't know. It's Abaddon. How do you spell his name again? That's Ezekiel. Oh my god, that is a hideous model. He's not even bigger than Gilliman. Well, Gilliman's on an elevator platform. He's as big as Gilliman, I guess. That's decently intimidating. So I could definitely give Abaddon a. Where did I place him? Where did I drop the poor bugger? Oh, here. I could give him a marvelous. But he's not the best. That's just my opinion of him though. I'm gonna pause this music because it's slowly driving me insane. Ah, only slowly. Alright. Now, next up is where is Mortarion. Mortarion goes in 10 out of 10. Magnus goes in 10 out of no. Magnus goes in near perfect. I'm not. Would I be scared of Magnus? Let's see. I would be scared of Magnus. Never mind. Magnus goes in 10 out of 10. That's a big boy, Magnus. Oh boy. And of course, we can't have Magnus without the load image, please. Did I break the website? No, it's just taking a second. Yeah, Mortarion, and then, of course, Angron. Drop Angron anywhere, there is immediate fear. Where is Angron? Is Angron not here? That's Scarbrand. Where's Angron? Angron not being part of this tier list? I guess that makes... Unless that's Angron. That's Angron. It's really hard to see, guys. It's that. That's a very tiny image for a model. Let me double check if it's actually Angron. Where? That's not it. That's not him. Nope, that's Scarbrand. That's Scarbrand. Where is Angron? I guess Angron just isn't in this list. Neither is Fulgrim. Which means the creator probably abandoned it after a while. But that's okay. We'll get the Fulgrim models ourselves. Fulgrim is a 10 out of 10. Even though once you learn his stats, he's pretty meh. Like once you get Fulgrim stats, he's pretty meh, but when you drop him on the table initially, that's a cool model. Same with Angron, really. Drops Angron down. This is Angron. He's gonna come back when I roll 4 6s. Or was it 3? 3 6s. You can't kill him. Have fun. It turns in 8 seconds. Just, oh, it's over. Yeah, they really need to give him a buff. Yeah. But that's just how it is. I remember seeing some, like, I was at a game shop when someone wrote, when I saw, I think, 2 Emperor's Children armies. And one, I was fascinated by the fact that they were playing Emperor's Children, and secondly, the Fulgrim models were pretty. Like they were gorgeous. Um, well, at least I thought that until like now, where you learn that Fulgrim's stats are lackluster to say the least. Best duelist around, perfectionist apparently. Too busy indulging on something. Now, I'm going to do Necrons next, simply because I don't want to do Chaos just yet. Actually, I'm going to do the Chaos Hellbrood. Chaos Helldrake. Easy. Near perfect. Because look at all these Primarchs. If I remembered Helldrake's size correctly. And this is the Helldrake. How is one not intimidated by that? It's just, it's big. Very big. Plop it on a battlefield, watch as it burns. The place down. Unless, of course, you remember its stats and it's not that intimidating because think... I don't think the Chaos Space Marines are Helldrake. I don't think the Helldrake is that intimidating. Yeah, it's only toughness 9, 12 wounds. Shoot it down, it's gone. It's got a Bale Flamer or a Hades autocannon. It's not the worst to fight. Although the Hades autocannon would tear up some Space Marines, that is true. Very much an anti-air vehicle, strangely enough. Would it intimidate me as much as the tanks? It would intimidate me slightly less than the tanks. Actually, no, slightly more than the tanks. Also, I would be more keen to displaying it. This thing is... no, we're doing Space Marines. I can't skip the Tyrannus just yet. Hellbrood. I'm sorry, Hellbrood. We're gonna get rid of the Materian, Angron, Helldrake. Sorry for the constant switch between dark backgrounds and bright backgrounds. I'm just now realizing that switch might be a little jarring for some people. Stop showing me 30k. It's my fault. Let's show the Redemptor Dreadnought, and then let's show the Hellbrood. Because the Hellbrood is tiny. I'm just kidding. That's not the real Hellbrood. Right? Right? That's not the real Hellbrood. It is the real Hellbrood. Oh my god, it's tiny. It's tiny. Look at it. It's so small. They say size doesn't matter, but it does in this case. In terms of intimidation factor and like... It's so small. What if it's compared next to regular box dread? Not. That's a Ballistus Dreadnought. Oh my indeed. Oh me, oh my, what is this? What is this Dreadnought? It's so squat and tiny and small. I don't understand. Even the Invictor is bigger than it. Gilliman can stand toe to toe with it. But no, that I was about to put it in like Marvelous. Now it's like meh. It's top tier of meh. Oh no. Oh well. That's just how it's gotta be, I guess. Now. We're gonna get to Chaos Demons soon enough. Let's see. And Tyranids. Tyranids have a lot of centerpieces. It's weird. Guess they're a cheat. So do Necrons, but I guess they're cheating a little with the fact that they just have a... No, Tyranids just have a lot of... Necrons have a lot of epic heroes, I know that. And just large centerpieces because Bow down to the Necrons. And I don't know. All right, I'm gonna speed run a couple for a bit. Great Unclean One is great, or Rodigus specifically is pretty marvelous. I think, unless he's gonna turn out to be smaller than a Dreadnought, which he is fortunately not smaller than a Dreadnought. And neither is a Great Unclean One. Although that one is from Age of Sigmar, but the Great Unclean One here from Warhammer 40k is literally the exact same, so they don't matter. How does this compare to a Knight? I want to see. Yeah, I'd be pretty intimidated by it. Same with just a regular Great Unclean One. This thing, I can't remember what it is. Oh, but it's big and it's mean and it's. Why can't I remember its name? It's a vehicle. It is. Is it a defiler? No, it's not a defiler. It's not a forge fiend either. Ah, yes, the Lord of Skulls. That's what it was. Ah, yeah. I mean, how big could this thing possibly be? Like just how big? That's quite big. Wow. Wow, indeed. It goes in 10 out of 10. Would display, would do all of the things. Same with Necrons. Necrons, the Silent King, this thing can go to near perfect just because I don't actually it can go 10 out of 10. It looks intimidating enough. Plays the part. After all, what is the monolith but just a giant pyramid with guns? And so can the Silent King. Which is a large model, to say the least. It's not a surprise you put those up so high. I mean, yeah. Are you talking about the Necrons? Because my bias for the Necrons is very much real. Same with the Primarchs. And I'm not going to hide it. There's no need to hide the fact for I love playing Necrons. Same with the Void Dragon, but there is one thing from here that we are missing. We're missing the Nightbringer. The new Nightbringer. Oh yeah, the Necrons. Yep, absolutely. Should not be a surprise that I like them. Same with the Nightbringer. They're not beating the Primarchs in terms of ranking. They're not beating the Stomper, nor the Night Valiant, nor the Baneblade. But damn, they're terrifying. Ay ay ay. Now, what's next? What's next? Let's do Tyranids. I don't think this is a centerpiece. That's just a winged Tyranid. I don't know enough about the Tyranids to really be ranking them. But I guess my lack of knowledge about the Tyranids makes it even better because now I can truly rank them based off of what does it look like. That's the Winged Tyranid Prime, which isn't on here. No, but I do recognize the Stormlord or the Swarm Lord. And the Swarm Lord, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a big Tyranid model, right? Yeah. Drop that on the battlefield. It's not near perfect actually. It's more like it's underneath call. It's marvelous. Now this list might seem heavily skewed towards the top right now. But that's because I've also been intentionally ignoring the bottom. Like the bottom few I would not be intimidated by. Don't forget about the Custodes. Yeah. Yeah. Can't forget about my bias for the Custodes. Let's see. This slug from Nurgle, I know for a fact is just bad. It's not a centerpiece. Well, it is sort of a centerpiece. It exists, but it's not good. Old One Eye is a very old model, if I remember correctly. But drop that on the battlefield, and I'd be scared. It's Old One Eye, but just scared enough to not like be too concerned. After all, if it's Shalaxi Hellbane isn't concerning me, then I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think an Old One Eye is it. What is that thing? What? How am I supposed to know what half of these monsters are? Is it a Tyrannofex? No, that's a Tyrannofex. No, it's not a Norn Emissary or a Assimilator. It's not a Hierophant either. It's not those, not those. What are you? I must know. Like, genuinely, I don't know what it could be. All right, let's take a quick look. Copy image, images.google.com. Reverse Google image search it. When in doubt, just reverse Google image search it. It is a Haruspex? Okay. I see. That's one that must be a pain to paint and assemble. Secondly, I'm more grossed out by it than anything else. But it gets a good. It would get me. Just by looks alone, it would be like a what the heck is that thing? Why is it bigger than your Swarm Lord? Why is it almost as big as my Dreadnought? Um Speaking of other things, let's see. Whew. Oh god, I'm getting quite tired. This is longer than I usually stream. Oh no. Especially since it's just a full yapathon of a stream. And that's the entire premise for today's stream. I yap, you guys listen. I yap about my opinion on these things. That's a Hellstalker, or that's a Mechanicus boy and a Hellstalker. It deserves a meh. Sorry, I'm just hopping around at this point. This is where my attention span disappears and where everything goes to every every conceivable thing goes to heck. That was a hard specs. I'm not looking for a Hierophant. I'm looking for a Tyrannofex. Right. Right. Okay, that's pretty big. That's pretty intimidating. That's straight to good. Top of good. Now for the rest of this cast of misfits and things I don't understand. All right. Let's see. Gorkanaut. Gorkanaut is near perfect. It's not a knight, but it's pretty darn good. Gazgul also pretty darn good. Goes to marvelous though. Let's see. That's a Gene Stealer Colt vehicle. We'll get to the Gene Stealers in just a second. Let me finish the last of the bloody Tyranids because it's too many of them. It's not the Von Leapers. That's not them. Is it a Neurolictor? Come on. Show me what it is. What is that? Images. Google. Save me. You can recognize pixels, right? You cannot recognize pixels. Big sad. Google's not recognizing pixels. Alright, fine. I'll reverse image search it the normal way. Which is pulling it right from the website again. What is that? Tyrannid Trigon? What is a Trigon? I'm learning more every day, but I don't like this. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's very big. Why do Tyrannid monsters have to be actually big and decently intimidating? Throwing that in good. Alright, next up. Next up, chat. Gene Stealer Colts, because we're still not done with the bloody Tyranids. Their vehicle is all I'm going to rate. That's not a centerpiece. That's not a centerpiece. But their vehicle, their freaking mining laser. Where is that? The Goliath Rock Grinder. Literally just a mining vehicle. And, I mean, how bad could it possibly be? That's tiny. Wow, that's actually really tiny. I've never seen one in person, so I just didn't expect it to be so small. It's meh. Huh? Okay, that's just a mining truck. Yeah, that's why it's meh. It's literally just a mining truck. Welcome to Gene Stealer Cults. They steal everything. All right. Let's hop around once more. I don't know what that is. I think that's a creation of Nurgle, but I just. Why must you put centerpieces I don't recognize in here? That's what? That's not what I copied. Wait a second. That's a Nurgle Demon Prince. Really? Demon Prince of Nurgle. What happened to you, buddy? What? You're. I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't look good. Where did I throw it? Oh, there it is. It looks meh. Meh at best. Yeah. Scarbrand can go straight to fit for the God Emperor. The irony in that is unreal. And this is a regular. Can't remember the name, but it is. Bloodthirster. So we can go Marvelous, where did most of the Demon Princes lay. Another one of Slanege's demons. He can go right there. Actually, let me properly rate this one. Because I know Ahriman can go in a good category. Illuminor Xeris can also go in pretty high with Marvelous. What belongs in Great though? Oh, I know. The Tau. The Tau belong in Great. No, they don't. They belong past Great. We're so close to being done. And then I'm gonna like immediately end stream because I am so tired. Alright. That's another Demon Princess Slanesh. And that's a great model. Actually, no, I wouldn't display it. So it goes in a meh. Top of meh. This thing though, this thing is good. Like beating Morven Vol good. I think Morven Vol should be a little lower. Ahriman is a good, just because once again playing Tzeentch or any of the like Thousand Suns, just nope, running away. Actually, I think Thousand Suns isn't the worst with their mechanics. It's literally just a psychic stage, but in command phase. That's what their army rule is. That's not a centerpiece. At least I don't think it is. Let me double check what it actually is because I can't wait to find out. It'll be a centerpiece, and I just dismissed it. But I don't think it's a centerpiece. Yeah, that's not a centerpiece. No, no, not a centerpiece. Nope. The Tau. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 more models. Aircraft. And now's the fun part of discovering what is what. Not a centerpiece. I don't think this would be considered a centerpiece. Aircraft aren't real. No, no, they're not. But we're so close. That's the last of the filters. I just need to get the last ones done, and then I'll be free. Is that what Yukari craft is that? Is that the Raider? Or is it the Star Weaver? Or is that's not the Star Weaver? It's not the Venom. Okay. So it's the Raider. I can't wait to find out these things are tiny. Nope, 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 nope. 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 There it is. No, they're not tiny, but they're not intimidating. I'm gonna go in not good. It's just a transport. Now, for the actual bloody Tau and Eldar. Let's get the Eldar out of the way. Because I hate Eldar with a burning passion. Not for any good reason, I just don't like them. So those are the Wraith Guard. What are the Wraith Blades? What's the difference? Oh, Wraith Blades have swords and actual blades. Wraith Guard have guns. So that's a Wraith Blade. Okay, okay. Actually, what's the bloody difference? I don't understand. Is that a Wraith Lord? That looks like a Wraith Lord. Oops, did not mean to close that. That's okay. Wraith Lord, Wraith Knight. So that's a Wraith Lord. I'd say it's meh. It's not the most intimidating thing. I mean, it's bigger than Gilliman, but it's not the most intimidating thing. Wraith Knight, though. S tier. Because it's just a knight. It's the Eldari Knight. You're not a centerpiece. At least I don't think you're a centerpiece. Time to take a quick look and find out you're a centerpiece. I refuse to believe that such Eldari filth can be a centerpiece. At least I think that's Eldari filth. I don't know anymore. It's so pixelated, I can't figure out what it is. So I'm going to throw it in not a centerpiece and forget about it. Unless I end up finding it right around here. Nope. Nope. That's an avatar of Cain. That's Eldrad. Gonna sneeze. One sec. I can't find who this is. So they're going in not a centerpiece because I don't know who the heck they are. And now, for the last ones, the Tau. Because screw you, we've got the Tau to go through. Alright, what battlesuit is that? I don't know. Oh, no. Wait, isn't that Commander Farsight? No, that's not Commander Farsight. Is that Shadow Sun then? No, but I found out who this is. Shadow Sun's not the most intimidating in the world. At least I don't think she is. At least not in my personal opinion. Okay. Okay. Yeah, back to the minis. I wouldn't put her on display. I don't know what her abilities are, but there's no fear factor in that. She's a named character. She's a Tau character, but she's not Shadow Sun. She's not Farsight. She's not Commander Farsight. I did not mean to close that tier list. No. Oh, okay. It saved our progress. Woo! It got rid of Gilliman and it got rid of the Primarchs. No, it's okay. Any imported images are gone. Ah, this is why you don't have too many tabs, kids. But that's okay. I'm quite tired. I'm not gonna fix it. I know these guys go in 10 out of 10 because they are respectively. Yeah, it's a big rip, but I am too tired to care at this point. Because that is the Taunar Supremacy armor. That is in 10 out of 10. And that, the second one, if I could find it, it's not the Hammerhead gunship. It's not the broadside balance. Wait. Hold, back it up, back it up. Do I not? Am I confusing two different? What are you then? Whoa. That's the Storm Surge? Oh. That's pretty intimidating. We're getting into night territory again. Why did the images have to load? I had my progress saved. I was about to click on one of the beautiful nights. Dominus, that's what it is. What is a Night Valiant? Where did I get Night Valiant from? Must have confused some things. Oh well. Yeah. Don't close that tab. Don't close that tab. Midnight. That's a bad idea. 10 out of 10. Now, last three. Commander, I don't know who. And yeah. That is a Farsight miniature. Oh, it's an old miniature. Is it the old miniature or is it just a different angle? It's just a different angle. That's why I got it confused. Farsight is intimidating. Farsight's pretty big if I remember correctly. He's marvelous. Yeah, the new Farsight's pretty big. Certainly more intimidating than Shadow Sun. And then the last of the last. This stupid Yukari. That is the Talos Paint Engine. Okay. Do 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 do. I'm so out of it. I'm sorry. I'm not used to. I wasn't expecting this tier list to go on for as long as it did, but it has. So nonetheless, I will persevere. And yeah, we got something that's not very good. I mean, it's intimidating, but it's not like it's not up there. And for the last of the last, the one I can't identify for the life of me, and I've been ignoring because of it. Where is you? Trying to find it on my other window. Is that Bellacore? Why did it just hit now? That's Bellacore. That's Bellacore. Or just a generic demon prince. Okay. No, not intimidating. I could probably have expanded this list, fixed it a bit, tweaked it. Not tweeted it. Twitter's dead. But yeah, that's the final list. We did it! Yay! And by we, yeah, we did it. Because I couldn't have figured out some of these without you guys. At least figured their placements. But yeah, that's the tier list done. I'm going to switch back on to music because sitting in dead silence has also been driving me insane again. Okay. I have no idea what we're doing next week. Probably more bolt gun. Or more faster than light. It's hard to figure it out. Ay, ay, ay. We do. I need something new to freshen it up. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alas, this will be the end of the stream. Thank you everyone so much for sticking through my ramblings and my mad yappings and everything else. For those that haven't chatted, thank you for just being here to watch while me and chat try to figure it out too. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I have nothing else to say because I'm so tired and my voice is dead. So for now, as of now, thank you all and bye bye. Wee.